Wanted to shoot a quick video of my Iron Horse Typhoon here. This is an early Typhoon model. These Iron Horses have the unique A-frame design. The seat stays coming up with a pierced top tube. This has a custom triple tree fork on it that I built. It's got pretty nice chrome. It's not until you get right down on it within 3 feet and then you really start getting on it that it's like, oh well, it's a little hazy here or there. But I'm assuming this is a 93 because it doesn't have the factory cantilever studs. There's only a couple of small dings in it. Right on this tube here, you can see there's one right there, and there's a couple of scuffs right at the top, and then I believe there's one right there. These are all on here when I got it, and I had polished it up and brought her back to its glory, and I was pretty impressed with the turnaround on this bike. Pulled out that black factory headset and put in this chrome one with the triple tree fork here. This triple crown fork just has straight out slots, pre-safety washer style slots or something. That's something that should be noted, since they haven't been doing that type of stuff since like 1975. Not that somebody couldn't just take a die grinder, enlarge a hole a little bit there, and then go ahead and start running some of those flange safety washers like you find on the majority of front forks these days. It's got a 6-bolt stem, which to me this whole front end all goes real well together. The triple crown fork with the 6-bolt stem with standard moto style bars, your traditional 2-piece bars. These are actually Eastern ultralight handlebars. These are like a 7-butted chromoly. They're fairly light, but they're not like the 13-butted you see on a lot of new school bikes these days. Of course, those types of bars are around $70, so these are still a pretty competitive set of bars compared to just your straight up, non-butted 2-piece chromoly bar. Wheels run nice and true. They're HJC 1.5 aluminum hoops with some just plain Jane chrome hubs, caged bearings, 3/8 axles front and back. The wheels were just gone through. I do a lot of, I've been doing wheel buildings for over 10 years now, and so I threw these in the truing stand, firmed up the spokes, gave each of them a little tweak just to make sure everything's all good and tight. Final truing, repacked the bearings, so they're good and sound. It's a neat little bike. It's a little bit stout. It is 17.5-inch length head tube from the center of the seat mass to the center of the head tube. Be a great bike for a little kid or a preteen. Currently there's a set of 152 crank arms in there, and with the 17.5-inch head tube, it's it's a real comfortable fitment for around your, I would say 12-year-old, 10 to 12-year-old rider class. And off in the background there you can see the factory fork that came on the bike and an all-steel kickstand. The fork does have a couple of very small dents in there. I do have some still pics in the folder. Check them out. The fork has the diamond cutouts that match the diamond cutouts in the dropout of the frame. Pretty unique little racer. I mean, it's got a look of distinction that's all its own. Well, thanks for having a look.